Hey, what's going on, everyone? Good morning, and thank you for stopping by to watch another episode here at Investing with All I See Is W, where we talk about finances, health, and self development. Now, today I wanted to make this video content to share with you some ideas on how we can be leaders of this environment. For example, be more mindful, providing a philanthropic effort with just being more of a leader in this world by being self-aware with how we can impact our environment. So I wanted to share with you this concept, 5 R's. So now what does 5R stand for, right? Now 5R stands for recycle, reduce, reuse, refuse, and repair. Now I'll give you a breakdown into context for each element, but by following these 5 R's, we can significantly help the environment in reducing the impacts that we as humans are causing on this world, right? So now with recycling, I mean, it's thinking along the lines of whenever you're at the grocery store and the person that's doing the transaction asks you if you'd like to have a bag, think in terms of where that plastic bag will end up. What we know is it will likely be embedded in the ocean at one point in time. So by eliminating that thought process and by thinking with that deep vision where you know where that non-durable item, the plastic bag, will land up in the future, then you can simply say no to that element. Now the next R I wanted to share with you is reduce. Now, this comes down to just being more mindful of limiting the amount of non-durable items that you use. So let's say if you're in the bathroom or you're using a Q-tip. Now, the Q-tip, let's say if you use more than one Q-tip and you throw away half the other piece, well, that's not really using the item to its fullest capability. And what we know is, I mean, I remember seeing a picture of a little starfish that has its tail wrapped around the Q-tip in the ocean that was provided by like the Monterey Bay Aquarium. So that just really resonated with me, that photo image, and that's why I feel like reducing the amount of waste that we output in this world, that will make a significant impact. I mean, if every individual follows that vision, right? Now next R I wanted to share with you is reuse. Now what can reuse be, right? So for example, let's say if you go to the grocery store, you can use your tote bag as a sign of reusing rather than buying a new plastic bag, and that could potentially land up in the ocean. So having a tote bag is one example for how you are reusing an item recurring for your day-to-day activities, and that will definitely reduce the occurrences of littering and having just waste all around the world, and the end result will be that it'll be in the wasteland or in the ocean. Now the next R I wanted to share with you is refuse. Now what we know is that plastics, just the development of plastics, can be very detrimental to the society. We know that there's a lot more material that's being used where it's biodegradable. So whenever you do see, let's say, straws that are made of plastic or just material made of plastic, just be more mindful. Like, try to think of those items as risky items, not so much of what's in there for you to eat or for you to drink, but think in terms of the packaging. Now if you think along those lines, then that means you would definitely help out the environment in the long term. Okay, now next up I wanted to share with you is the last concept, which is repair. Now what we need to realize is, let's say if we have a damaged laptop or a damaged window screen, the first thing to do is try to problem solve and investigate to see if it's an easy quick fix, rather than trying to really buying a new window screen or a laptop just because there's a small little issue. So those are the 5 R's I wanted to share with you, and I feel like if we all follow these 5 R's, we will definitely be a contributor for advancing just how well the environment is doing. And thank you so much for watching another episode here at Investing with All I See Is W. Thank you.